F1 2023, releasing, just like I said last year with F1 2022, in June, right before or after this video, depends on how long it takes. Well, like I said previously, we are going to be playing F1 2014-2023 edition. And why? Because I don't have any PC which can run F1 2023. So right now we've got to suffice with F1 2014 with mods, and god damn it, this is actually beautiful. So everyone buckle up and let's dive into F1 2014-2023 version. As you can see right here, we have the Williams livery, and of course it looks kind of cool compared to the 2014 counterparts of it. So let's actually just dive in straight and see what this game has to offer. So we have, of course, our beautiful teams like Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. We got the Ferrari, and I feel like the one thing I've realized really quickly is that a lot of these numbers hasn't been changed from the previous season, like Leclerc's one, but we just pass through. We can see Piastri and Norris, and we have like all the teams over here, so it's kind of a cool addition. So let's actually just dive into a race and let's actually see how it runs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Austrian Grand Prix, starting 10th with Sergio Perez, and it's green lights as Gasly's trying to close in us already. But you can see like there's some stuff which hasn't really changed, like such of the car sounds haven't really, of course they have improved greatly from F1 2014, but you can kind of hear the difference from the previous years. Oh, we're going off track. But it feels kind of cool that the fact that this is an F1 mod. Like this doesn't seem like an F1 mod to begin with, although like there's some sort of bugs. If you can look at the mirrors, you can see it's kind of like flashing sometimes. But we'll get to it. But coming off onto the straights, we're P7th now. Trying to balance out the car, trying to dive bomb in, trying to push out that McLaren out there for P5. So we actually gained about 5 positions, which is very interesting, counting that the real life counterpart for this car has the possibility of doing that literally within the lap, like how Max was in the previous races this year so far. But as you can see, like it still has that F1 2014 graphics, but like of course enhanced with the F1 2023 like cars, and it's actually quite sick. Just the fact that this is a great like fill to like fill the gap before F1 23 comes out. And as you can see in our second lap now, trying to dive bomb into Lewis Hamilton over here with the Mercedes. Hopefully he's in the Ferrari next year, you know. But coming out into the straights, trying to get the slipstream. But like, I can get him within the corner. You just dive bomb. That's the thing about this F1 game. Just dive bomb, and then that's the race strategy. Can we get? Oh, DRS is the next lap. My bad, yo. But we can catch up to him. Definitely, we can within the next lap. We can actually take him out. Coming into our third and final lap over here, with Hamilton leading the pack over here, and while that's happening, our third sector wasn't good enough, and second sector, and Leclerc's gaining up on us. So definitely this lap is all about defending, unless you can catch up in the second sector. And if you realize this over here, my guy's hand just raises up for some reason, like he's celebrating. And also, this thing's kind of cool because we don't really have that feature now, no longer, where as we can actually put rich mix and stuff like that, because it's just no longer in the feature. But as we're approaching this sector, which we're actually quite fast, not gonna lie, like on straights, this Red Bull is on steroids. But once you go into the corners, I won't lie, it's a bit shaky over here. But ooh, what's going on with Hamilton? Hamilton just broke heavily all of a sudden. Now he has damaged the wing over here. Can we get him? Oh, and we just locked out, and we both are out of that.
It's wheel to wheel, Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out.
I get a penalty though, and seems like I just ruined the race for both of us over here. Now it's a 5-second. So basically, I don't think Hamilton's gonna spawn back in, to be fair. I think he's just gonna DNF. But Despite that, we might finish, I think, P19 actually, or P20 unless Hamilton just makes a recovery in these like final instances. But as we cross the line over here, we had a purple sector, by the way, until we fucked it up. But anyway, that's our very first attempt. Didn't do too badly, but let's dive in more. Let's try qualifying over here with the Aston Martin of Alonso, but oddly enough, it's actually Vettel's helmet for some reason. So I don't think they've updated some stuff here at Sao Paulo. Literally, coming off that very first corner, I almost called Alonso Sebastian by accident, just because of the helmet. And we're going to the DRS zone. You can see, of course, the air wings works perfectly, which I really like about these types of mods, that they actually work. Unlike sometimes with, I don't know if everyone else experienced it before, but like with F1 2014, particularly that one, the rail wings never actually switched on sometimes. It's just those, like, you get like an error midway through the races. I remember that. That used to piss me off. But like getting to this corner, like the final few corners of this fast lap, seems like we kind of ahead of whoever is in like first place right now currently. And I think they might actually give us a run for money. Nope. I think we definitely are going to switch to full-on rares because we need that energy boost, man. We need that energy boost as we're coming down the straight and we're about to cross the line. And look, over here, Alonso coming first place. I think that's going to happen in real life. So, you never know. Manifestation. And there's our boy there with Hamilton. And oddly enough, he's wearing the Alpine. He's not wearing Aston Martin for some reason. Not too sure why. But there's our boy Alonso with his old helmet. The 2014 classic ones. And behind us is the flippin' Aston Martin. But anyway, let's just dive into the race. Here we go. Right in the front of the grid. With Hamilton right behind us, by the way. And it's green lights over here. It's a beautiful start from us, by the way. And we're trying to, let's see if we can box out Hamilton. And we kind of do. Although we have to go a bit wide, though. As we come out there, we have a bit of a nice little gap between us right now. A big gap, in fact. So that's actually quite interesting, by the way. So we're going down the first straight over here. Going to the brake zone. And seems like we have a very comfortable lead in the very first lap here. So it's some Red Bull domination. It's just only, let's hope that they slow down Verstappen before the end of this race, which I definitely think Hamilton has, although we just go off track now talking about this. Now, all of a sudden, they're actually right behind me now, so it's not looking good for the first lap. It was looking good till now. And look, as Hamilton's now making a move on us, we try to go wide, and we reclaim a position over here. So the first lap was a bit shaky, not gonna lie. Very shaky. But as we're going into the last braking zone, into our very first lap, we are somewhat in a good position. Hopefully, in the real life counterpart with the new Mercedes upgrade from Monaco, and hopefully over down the line with Aston Martin, they can actually bring out some heavy, close competition like this right now. Going into the second lap, we go wide again. We're going off that racing line over here. And this sector, not gonna lie, we're actually destroying the AI. Like, I don't know what's going on with the AI, but seems like we're in a comfortable position right now to secure at least P1, unless we screw up again. Like, I can definitely say that's gonna happen. Then the third lap now, and guess who's behind us? A lot quicker than I thought. Verstappen is just, I don't even know. Even this game is on steroids for some reason. And we go wide again because I don't want to like have some collision within him. But it seems like I don't even know what to do no more. Like, surely in the next lap he's gotten us. Like, he's not looking good, to be fair. But hopefully I can show you my skills. I'm telling you now, we can probably hold him to the last lap. I'm just saying, yeah. But now look, it's just like a battle between Hamilton and him and us. And then like Leclerc comes out of nowhere for some reason. It's just, I don't know what's going on with this game sometimes. But as you can see now, it's Leclerc coming out of nowhere again. Like, it's literally just, I don't even know what the hell's going on with the AI sometimes. It's like, they keep jumping. But it seems like now we're in the battle of Leclerc and Hamilton, and Verstappen gets fastest lap. What the hell? And while we're at it, Leclerc is just zooming past us. We can't even defend him in this situation because there's DRS. But we can just get his slipstream. Hopefully, we can have not too much of a big gap to close in on him towards the end of this lap though, going to lap 5. Trying to break wide, and we just lost our rear wing. Oh, nice. I even caught a rear wing by accident. Our front wing's dead, and we have a punctured tire. So we kind of choked the race again, like Arsenal. And seems like now, of course, Hamilton takes over us again. They want to have Russell. Damn, my bad. Russell takes over us right now. And we don't even have control over the car. You can see the 2 Red Bulls just charging at Leclerc and Russell, and then you just see Hamilton over here in P8 trying to fight his way back into the grid. But let's see if actually the mechanics kind of fix the car, or is this just a waffle thing in this mod? Because I've realized some mods don't actually really work quite well in F1, but as you're going down the pit lane, going into the pit stop over here, seems like it's pretty decent. There's no out of place things happening while you're trying to put in, so it's actually quite cool that the pitting actually works here. But going on to a final lap here, I don't think it's gonna catch up to anyone, to be fair. Well guys, that would wrap us up for our F1 2014-2023 mod, which is quite cool, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways guys, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers and goodbye.